Hello, I'm Hendrix with Conscious Awakenings University, and I have the pleasure to be here with Maureen. She's gone through actually Mr. Denisov's classes. Mr. Nikolai Denisov has come from Moscow, and we've had an opportunity to develop vision. In fact, we had a prior interview on Maureen developing direct vision, where she's able to see without using her eyes, she's able to read, some really magnificent things. So now that she's acquired direct vision, she's actually working on astral vision. She's working on remote vision. She's working on basically seeing at a distance. Can you talk about that?
Okay, what do you want me to talk about first?
Yeah,
the direct vision with my eyes closed?
Yeah, well, maybe a little bit about direct vision and then move into astral vision.
Okay, that'd be great. Well, anyway, we're in the class. There's like 10 of us in the class. And the first day, we were presented with object of like a pen. And so we're supposed to keep our eyes closed, and we're supposed to, you know, go towards that object. And I felt I was going, well, wasn't seeing it right away. And so, but I was hitting it all the time, and I was hitting it. And everything was dark. Then Mr. Denisov said, okay, then, you know, with your fingers. And I was doing each one all the time, and I'm going, wow, this is great. Then he said, are you seeing? And I said, you know, no, but I have the feeling of knowing exactly where it is. So on the second day, I was doing the same thing, and then all of a sudden, I get this flash of light, and it comes out of my left side, and I went, And all of a sudden, I saw the person next to me, their arm, the flesh, and their shirt. And I went, oh my goodness. And then all of a sudden, another flash of light to my right, and I looked and I saw the other person. And I went, oh my goodness. And then I looked straight ahead and I went, oh, my hands. I saw my hands, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing my hands. And then they put, you know, different objects in front of me, and I was saying exactly what they are. I was like amazed. They hand me a magazine to read, and I'm going, oh my gosh, and I'm going, are my eyes really closed? And they said, yes. Everybody's saying yes, and I'm doing it, and I was just like, it was just so amazing to me. So it was like a kept on, you know, developing, and then they had me walk around the house, and point out different objects, what they were, and it was just like I was just in awe of this. So then I'll talk about as we kept on working in this capacity with colors and different things, reading books. Then they said, okay, we're going to do some remote viewing, and I went, all right, and. So they put, I'll have to say, the one thing is, I was very excited, and the best thing was that I went empty and very focused, you know, just not allowing different thoughts to come in on me. So when it came to remote, I went, oh my goodness, this is interesting. So Marina puts a object, you know, like a screen, and then behind the screen she would put an object, and she would say, now what are you seeing? So that was a new adventure, totally new adventure. So I kept on saying, okay, come on, show me what it is, show me what it is. And mind you, I had my eyes still closed.
So your eyes are closed, you have an object like a wall between you and your teacher, Marina, right, who was working with you, and she has some type of object, some type of book or something, yes, that you're supposed to be able to read at a distance, correct?
Yes, okay, correct. So I had my eyes closed, and I had a white paper in front of me, and then all of a sudden, like that object which was behind the screen started to appear, like fuzzy, and then it was like, okay, is it this? And she would say yes, and if it wasn't totally exact, she would say, you know, look at it again, and I did, and then, you know, it came up more and more, and I was like, oh, and then she would say, when I got it right, she would go, you got it right. And I went, what? What? Oh my goodness, you know. So then I started to say, oh my, I'm developing my abilities, and I was so excited. And then we would go beyond. I mean, it's pushing you further, even into, she had a book, and she said, and she was in another room, she had me on Skype. I was on Skype on my computer. She went into another room on her computer on Skype, and then we were working, you know, long distance, so to speak. So
she's in another room, you're in another room?
Yes.
Okay. And you're communicating through Skype?
Yes.
And you're doing some, and what are you doing? Like, what's
well,
the point?
The point is, she had the object in front of her computer.
Okay, so she had something in front of her computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm there, and I had to see what she had in front of her computer.
Of her. Did you have to go into some meditative state or go to sleep
for
30 minutes or an hour?
No. But I did go, I had to just compose myself because this was a new adventure, so to speak. And I had to tell my brain, okay, are you ready to, you know, this is like a game, are you ready to play it?
So the process, does it take like 30 seconds a minute? Does it take like 2 hours for a person to get into this state before they can finally do this exercise?
No, it's several seconds.
Several seconds.
It's getting you totally centered.
So you're awake.
Quiet.
You're awake. You're not asleep. You're awake when you're doing this.
Oh yes, asleep. No.
Yeah.
You mean sleep? No. I'm awake. My eyes are closed. I'm ready to do it. I just say, okay. I compose myself, and right away we start.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
What's the most incredible thing that you've experienced, or that now that you've gone through the program, like, what do you see for yourself in the future?
I keep on wanting to see myself go further. I mean, you know, to see through walls, to be able to read through somebody's eyes, to do it all, every single thing that is offered. I want to do it all because I am seeing what can be done, and you know, I'm not a spring chicken, so I was just so amazed that I can do this, and I'm going, yes, I want to do more. Keep on bringing it to me.
Now what's incredible is that there are a lot of organizations out there that develop children, that work with children, and children are very easy to work with, as they say. Now, you actually developed in what, was it 2 days or 3 days?
2 days, yeah, 2 days.
So really, it seems like it's not even really age, it has to do with psychology and an openness that you have. Because I've been with you for several weeks, it's absolutely amazing. It's like a breath of fresh air to be around you. There's this incredible openness. Can you describe that state for students walking into this work with Denisov?
Yes, what I love is I play like a game. So I kept on, you know, having a game. Okay, here we go. We have a game, and let's do it. And I, you know, pretend I was an airplane. I was coming in, you know, boom. I was having fun. Otherwise, I didn't want to get stuck in, you know, I have to do this or whatever. I wanted to make a game out of it. And that made it more fun for me, and my brain and you know, soul was so happy that we could do this, and it was so much fun.
And you've actually you've had some friends come over from, was it Switzerland?
Switzerland.
From Switzerland, and you've also seen other students from Canada, as well as also in San Diego.
Yes.
Can you perhaps share some of your experiences with some of the other people that have activated their vision as well?
Oh yes.
Maybe the frustration first, and then something where they literally just turned on.
Yes. Well, they were kind of frustrated, but I kept on saying, look, just, you know, just stay in the state of emptiness, stay focused, and, you know, just go blank to see what comes up. And they did that, and it really started to, you know, come about. We even did tapping with this George, and he had a new way of doing things. And wow, that also helped me greatly, and it helped them because then they started to open up too. It was just amazing. And to watch everybody just awaken to this and all of a sudden get it, And it was just beautiful to see, you know, everybody doing it and now reading, or, you know, and it's just fabulous.
Fantastic. Is there anything you'd like to share before we end this
I
interview?
would like to share that, you know, God forbid if anything happens and you don't have your eyesight, you can still see from your brain. And, you know, whatever happens in this world, you'll still be able to see. You don't necessarily have to wear a mask, you know, you just close your eyes and have them, you know, and then you start, things come up to you, you know, all the pictures come. And to me, that is wonderful. I mean, here you are, you could be eyes closed and everybody thinks you're asleep and you're watching everything. And everybody.
It's incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
Hendrix.
just being here, for developing. It's just been amazing.
I really, for everybody that ever wants this, I highly recommend it because it's phenomenal. I'm just having so much fun. Anyway, I know there are a lot of people that would love to do this and also the remote view. I mean, that's awesome. So thank you, Hendrix. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Denisoff.
Come.
And Marina.
Can they come?